This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Welcome into the Great Plains Invitational, Lawton, Oklahoma, the Coliseum, the place. 3 o'clock tip-off. The time. Could not be more excited for the matchup on deck. The Tulsa Memorial Chargers have come down the Turner Turnpike to Lawton to take on the Oklahoma City Storm. Again, tip-off at 3 o'clock. Hello, everybody. Dave Myrick along with Eric Sharam, who is walking me through my first experience here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Just want to say, Eric, I appreciate the opportunity. Very excited to be with you guys today.
Well, I was glad that you kind of, pinpointed me at one of our broadcasts in the fall of football, and you say that you're available and you're a voice and you love sports, and we do too, because sports is our middle name, so we love what we do. This is going to be a 3-day event with 4 games slated each day, and then they'll have the consolation and the championship on Saturday. And Coach Gagliardi from the MacArthur Highlanders, he's the head coach. He kind of envisioned this 3 years ago, started this at the Coliseum. They're really hospitable. I think they paid for all of the hotel rooms for Tulsa Memorial because they made the trip, so the accommodations are nice, the hospitality is good, and so this is the 3rd year running. A couple of teams kind of work their way in and out. Putnam City was one of them, so we added Newcastle, and that's part of one of the schools on our network, and all 3 Lawton schools. So of the 8, half of them are already on our network.
Wow.
With the 13 schools that we have on the Oklahoma Sports Network. So it's going to be a great night for a tournament, and it's good to see Tulsa Memorial. They're always a perennial in basketball. So I know Brandon Kephart, he's the Eisenhower head coach. He's been put in slate of kind of controlling this and wanting to make sure that we got what we needed, and we appreciate him doing that here at the Coliseum. But, yeah, looking forward to some great basketball. So football is kind of getting on the downside. They got a finals game going on right now at Tipton in Class C. And we've got Class 4A and 5A on Saturday, but then it will be finished officially on Saturday in its basketball season.
It's been quite a season, Eric. Of course, doing stuff in the radio, working for the flagship station of OU football, then calling, of course, football games on Friday nights. It has taken up a lot of time where I've seen you in the booth pretty much every week. We'll get that wrapped up Saturday with the Class 5A game at 7 o'clock, and then all attention in Oklahoma high school athletics will turn to basketball, which is it's one of my favorite things to call, Eric, because excitement is nonstop, start to finish. I love football, but you can get kind of sucked into the doldrums sometimes between plays. Not a lot of time to breathe and exhale in basketball.
Well, and this is also the time where tournaments are done, either right before the holiday break, right during the holiday break. And, OSSA is only limited of how many tournaments they can have. And so that's why there's that jockeying to make sure that they're going to be in the right one. And I think Brandon, did a good job here. And then Marco made sure to set up he had some good quality teams, that this would be every year an expectation.
Yeah, I love the tournament vibe, of course, pulling up. I've never been here before. Very cool, old-school feel inside. The old scoreboard, I know Eddie Radozovic would be all about that, as it looked like it's been here since the 70s. But there's something special, something magical about doing these holiday tournaments, especially with high school basketball. You're supposed to be in class, supposed to be at work. You're not. You're playing basketball. Can't wait to get it going.
All right, so we are excited to bring it to you. About 4.5 to go before we kick this one off. We'll take a timeout and be back courtside right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success, and finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed, because your success is our success.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Are you ready for a debit card? Well, this card is more than you may realize. It's a reward-earning, style-affirming, money-managing, do-it-all debit card, like a key to the world. It's the Pay Me debit card from Communication Federal. Our Pay Me account pays you real cash that adds up fast, earning rewards when you use your card. So get a free Pay Me debit card today. It's secure shopping and payment power online or in stores. Sounds like you're ready. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. Our services are for everybody, from small businesses to contractors to construction companies and everyone in between. We are a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. We're Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Welcome back. Great Plains Coliseum, Lawton, Oklahoma. Dave Myrick, Eric Sharam. Am I saying your name correctly?
Yes.
Okay.
You got it.
Make sure. I read it on a text and just wanted to make sure the pronunciation was correct, as we are pleased to bring you what looks like an awesome tournament from an awesome venue here in Lawton, Oklahoma. Coming up in about 40 seconds, we will have the tip-off between the Tulsa Memorial Chargers and the Oklahoma City Storm. Very curious to check out the Oklahoma City Storm basketball team. I think I've heard their name the last couple of years, have not had a chance to get eyes on them yet. And we are just about set for action as both teams are in their last huddle, going over last-minute strategies.
And I don't know if they're going to do the national anthem. If they do, we're going to cut away to a break, but because they're going to have probably the starting lineups, but we'll wait here for Vic Menendez. I think he's doing his introduction.
So it, as you can hear behind us, they're getting jazzed for basketball, as are we. Crowd's getting pumped. The officials are at midcourt going over last-minute instructions. As Eric said, if they honor America, we will, of course, take a brief commercial break.
I don't think they're going to do it. I think they're going straight to introductions. So,
well, then scratch what I said. They want to play basketball, and so do we. As, again, the crowd has filed in. It's still, of course, a few
middle afternoon.
It's middle afternoon on a weekday.
Most people are watching this. That's right.
Which makes this all the better. It's just a very cool event to always be at a high school sporting event during the week, and the fact it's almost the holidays. Well, it is the holidays, mid-December, unbelievably, makes that even cooler. As Eric said, they are going through the starting lineups, and we will see what the Oklahoma City Storm have in store for the Chargers of Memorial. Have to assume that Tulsa has a little bit extra gumption making the trip all the way down the Turner Turnpike to partake in this event. As we said, they are shaking hands. The lineups have been made. Starters are announced. Coach is going over last-minute instructions to the team, and we are about set for tip-off here in Lawton, Oklahoma on a breezy afternoon.
It's kind of warmer, though, still in December. I mean, I think for the championship game on Saturday, which includes two of our teams on the network, I think 62 for a high.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I think we all will. Yep.
Called the game last Thursday at UCO outdoors. It was 24 degrees by the fourth quarter. I couldn't speak. My mouth was frozen, and that was a first. But back to basketball. We are about set to action as the tip-off will take place at center court. Ball's in the air, and it's controlled. The Tulsa Memorial comes away with the first possession. Number 24, Antonio Love on the handle. Comes right forecourt. Think he stepped out of bounds. He did. Got the first turnover of the game going to the Oklahoma City Storm, where number 2, Matthew Mason, will trigger the inbound for the Storm. Just underway, first quarter in a scoreless game, 7:46 to go. Edens handles, tosses top of the key. We've got an offensive foul called, so a lot of whistles early and no scoring.
One thing, they replaced the court a couple of years ago, and they used to have a pro team here. And so there was a three-point range, a pro range, and a high school range. Now that's all done away with it. That played havoc. Also, the back end of the perception in a coliseum like this plays a little bit on your depth perception as well.
Back top of the key, Jaden Johnson on it. Passes just to the free throw line. Shots in the air, and that one falls for Memorial. As Isaiah Garrett got his jump shot to go, and we have the first points of the day, 2-0, Tulsa Memorial on top. The Storm back on the attack. Point guard, Edens, kicks it top of the key. Weir goes back top of the key, resets the offense. Got a drive on the left side. Back top of the key, being very methodical on this possession. 2-0, Tulsa Memorial on top. Maddox to the top of the key. Drive, shot in the air. Good defense, and that one does not go. And the board is pulled down by Tulsa Memorial, leading 2-0. 6:39 to go here in the first quarter. Antonio Love handles up top for Memorial. Back top of the key. Trying to get the ball inside. Good defense. Now they do. Shots in the air, and that one does not touch rim. Pulled down by Memorial. Fighting down low. Took too many steps, and we've got our second turnover of the game. And this will go back to the Storm as they trail 2-0, 6:22 to go in the first quarter. Cross midcourt, back top of the key. Noticed very good ball movement, very good patience by the Storm as they work it around again. This one's stolen away at midcourt on a breakaway. Free and clear, dunks it home for Tulsa Memorial. Isaiah Garrett showed some hops there and flushes that one for a 4-0 Memorial lead. 5:53 to go in the first quarter. The Storm on the attack. Quick shot this time, no good. Pulled away by Tulsa Memorial in complete command here early. Garrett top of the key, tries a pass down low. That one's going to be stolen away by the Storm. So they create a much-needed turnover as they trail 4-0. Edens on the attack. Gets it back top of the key to Maddox. Thought about driving, does not. Reset the offense. Maddox, good defense by Memorial, pressing everything. Around the perimeter, shot is in the air. Contact, no foul. Tulsa Memorial clears the rebound, looking to run out. At the free throw line, goes up with a wild shot. They don't call it. Well, they do. Called it a charge as it does not fall. Kind of a late whistle, and we will get our first free throws of the game. Going to the charity stripe.
It's brought to you by Trey Cut It. Let Trey cut it.
That free throw is up and good. So Memorial pushes their lead to 5-0, 5:05 to go in the first quarter. Second foul shot is up. That one is also good. So Antonio Love, very active in the early going, makes his free throws. He checks out of the game. for a substitution. I think they've got the scoreboard wrong here.
They do.
Showing 4-2.
They got it now. Sometimes you can't trust them, you know. I guess so. Who's who and what jersey number?
Maddox.
Oh, there you go.
Puts a shot in the air for the Storm and gets that one to fall. That is a 3-point.
That's a Trey cut, threed it.
Trey cut, threed it. Let Trey cut it. And Maddox finally gets a Storm on the board. 6-3, they trail Tulsa Memorial. Memorial now on the attack. It's a drive, a lot of contact, no whistle, and that one's going to be rebounded by the Storm. Fought for underneath. We got a foul on Memorial coming back the other way. .428 to go first quarter, 6-3 our score. Memorial on top, but the Storm has the handle on the basketball. Got some pressure defense, and it's going to pay off as the offensive foul is committed by the Storm. Lael Edens got a little bit too aggressive on the handle. And Memorial takes over, up 6-3. Cody Jackson on the handle. Gets it off right forecourt. Top of the key, 3-ball in the air. Bang, he hit it. So Memorial's come out shooting hot. And because of that, they now have a 9-3 lead with 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter from the Great Plains Invitational on the Oklahoma Sports Network. The Storm in need of a basket. Edens drives the lane, took 4 steps, no call, gets out to Maddox. Maddox now will drive to the lane. Shot is up, and that one falls, and a foul on the shot. So a chance at a 3-point play, something the Storm greatly needed, as again Memorial had jumped out to an early 9-3 lead. Trip to the foul line. 3. Charity stripe. Trey cut it. Let Trey cut it.
You can scan the QR code on your screen and set up your appointment.
Maddox dips, shoots. That one's no good. Back iron. Cleared by Tulsa Memorial. So they still lead by 4, 9-5, 3:44 to go here in the first quarter at the Great Plains Invitational. Entry pass down low. Looking for room. Good defense. Bodies his man. Puts shot up and in. Strong move. Jaleel Cotton, number 15, for the Chargers. Puts him out front 11-5 now. 3:25 to go first quarter. The Storm looking to counter. Then we got a quick defensive foul whistled on Memorial as Cody Jackson got a little overzealous out front. So the Storm will be inbounding on the far side of the court as they trail here 11-5. We've got stoppage on the court, some late subs here before we get back to action. All right, I think we're set for basketball. Once again, Matthew Mason triggers the inbounds. Does so. Weir, top of the key. Pressure defense by Memorial. They are all over the Storm out on the perimeter. Mason now has it, top of the key, trying to set something up. Kicks it right forecourt. Got a 3-ball in the air, a little bit short, comes away, front iron, no good. Cleared by Memorial as we're under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter, and they lead 11-5. On the attack, up with a shot, a lot of contact, and there is a whistle. Shot does not go, but he will get 2 at the charity stripe, brought to you by Trey Cut It. Let Trey cut it. .251 to go. That was a hard collision. Looks like we've got
I'm going to say a charge.
Okay, so one signal block,
yep.
The other one signaled.
Changed it over, yep.
No, I don't think so. That's going to be a charge. So no charity stripe, though you can still let Trey cut it if you want.
That's right.
But we're back to live action, 11-5 our score. The Oklahoma City Storm have the ball but trail to Memorial. Mason gets it across midcourt, looking for something. 3-ball in the air, quick shot. Did not draw iron, but he's got a teammate. Comes away with the rebound, so they retain possession. Back top of the key. Going to try to do something else, then put up a quick 3 in this trip. Weir throws it out of bounds, so we had an air ball on a 3 and then a turnover out of bounds. Not exactly what the Storm had in mind as they trail here 11-5. 2:24 to go in the first quarter, and the Chargers get the ball back. Cody Jackson across midcourt. Gets it off to Cam Highshaw. Highshaw, top of the key, probes. Setting up the offense. Kicks it off right forecourt. 3-ball, thought about not taking. Drives baseline. Shot is up. Looks good, and it is. Strong move once again by Jaleel Cotton. And the Oklahoma City Storm are having issues stopping him down low. 13-5 our score as we're under 2 minutes to go in the first. Drive by the Storm all the way to the basket. Left it short. Fights for his own rebound underneath. Gets it off to a teammate. The shot is up, and that one is in. Good ball movement. Israel Fugit got the follow-up to go. So 13-7 our score. Memorial still in front. Entry pass down. Low block. Got a man open near side. 3-ball in the air. Little bit long. Back iron no good. And cleared by the Storm. So the Storm looking to cut into a lead. Mason on the attack. Gets to cross half court all the way to the foul line. Pass inside to Weir. Goes up with it. Does not go, but we got a foul on the shot. So the Storm putting a little something together here, trying to cut into the 13-7 deficit as we're just about a minute to go here in the first quarter. Charity Stripe brought to you by Trey Cut It. Let Trey cut it. As Eric said, you can scan the QR code on the screen. We're at the foul line. Dips, bends, shoots. Rattles around and falls. So 13-8 our score. And Weir will have one more upcoming. That one is in the air. Front iron no good. Cleared by Tulsa Memorial. Jaleel Cotton with the rebound. Gets it off to Cody Jackson. Now on the attack. Near side. Back to Jackson. Lost control of the ball. Regains it. Half court. Resets the offense. 1:04 to go in the first quarter. Memorial with a 13-8 lead. Kicks it off right forecourt. 3-ball in the air. Back iron no good. But Memorial gets the rebound. Goes back up with a shot. And gets that one to fall. Excellent play by Jaden Johnson. Number 21 in great position for the rebound. Puts the follow-up back and in. So 15-8 our score. Clock ticks. 43 seconds to go in the first quarter. As Memorial shows trap. Weir has it. Corner now resets the offense. Gets it back top of the key. Mason avoids the trap. Gets it off. 3-ball in the air. Bang! He hit it. And the Storm needed that one. Adam Leonard puts it in from long distance and makes our score 15-11. Memorial on top. We're under 20 seconds to go in the first quarter as Memorial looks like they will hold for the last possession. Jackson, top of the key. Working the ball around, working clock. There's the entry pass, down low, goes to work, kicks out, near side, 3-ball in the air, back iron, no good. And that is how the first quarter will come to an end here at the Great Plains Invitational. Our score at the end of one, Tulsa Memorial 15, the Oklahoma City Storm 11. You're listening to the Great Plains Invitational on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Welcome back into the Great Plains Invitational, Lawton, Oklahoma. Dave Myrick, Eric Sharam. You're watching the Oklahoma Sports Network. Mason on the counter as we start the second quarter, and the Storm find themselves trailing 15-11 to Tulsa Memorial. Tough squad. Vaughn kicks it off to Troyce Pons. Pons now drives, backs up, resets things, trying to get the ball down low. Mason thought about a three, puts it in the air. Bang, he hit it. So the 3-ball right now keeping the Storm in the game, and that cuts our game to a 1-point lead. 15-14, Memorial on top. 7:24 to go here before halftime. Memorial now on the attack. The Storm has ratcheted up their pressure on defense as well. Entry pass, down low, kick back. Thought about a three, does take it in the air. Bang, he hit that one. So all of a sudden, Steph Curry has emerged for both teams. We got a three-point shooting contest, 18-14 our score, Memorial on top. Storm go back to work. Rowland, back top of the key to Pons. Pons to Vaughn. Vaughn finds a cutter. Shot in the air. Looks good, and it is. Rex Rowland with a nifty shoot and catch, and all of a sudden the Storm have caught fire. 18-16 our score. Memorial on top with the basketball. 6:28 to go before halftime. Good entry pass down low. Goes to work. Puts a shot up and in. Excellent position. That was Gerald Colbert with a nice cut to the basket. And Memorial extends their lead back to 4 points. Mason. Top of the key now. Pons looks to drive. Cut off. The ball is being fought for on the ground. Players all over the place. Probably going to see a tie jump ball, I would assume, and we do. So really good hustle. I love to see it. That's high school athletics. Players on the floor. Fight for the ball. And it's going to Memorial as they will have it leading 20-16, 5:59 to go here before halftime from the Great Plains Invitational. Inbounds comes top of the key. Thinks about a long three, now puts it in the air. Bang, he hit that. Nothing but net. Antonio Love with a sweet stroke, 23-16 our score, Memorial in front. The Storm looks to counter quick. Got a man open for three, does not take it. Looking to get the ball down low. Cross-court pass, tipped, almost stolen away. Kept inside, shot goes up and in. So good hustle once again. Gets Troyce Pons the bucket for the Storm as they continue to hang around here in the first half. 23-18 they trail. Memorial now looks to counter. Drives inside, kick back, good ball movement. Three ball in the air. Bang, he hit that one. Antonio Love is on fire as he leaves Entrails running down the court. 26-18 our score, 5:08 to go before halftime, and the Storm just threw the ball away as that pressure defense by Memorial caused a little bit of panic, and Matthew Mason winged it out of bounds. So 26-18, their deficit, turned the ball over, and Memorial takes over in command here this afternoon. Teams coming up later in the tournament beginning to file in as they watch the action. Always a cool part of any tournament that you do in any sport. Memorial now on the attack. Entry pass on the low block. Love open for a three. Does not take it, but he's going to be fouled on the floor as he has become a legit threat from behind the arc. Caught the ball and demanded respect, and they got a little bit too much of him. And he will not trigger the ball as Memorial sets up their inbounds play. 4:52 to go before halftime as they lead 26-18. Another foul, but this time an offensive foul as the whistles have now picked up once again. That's good. Early season. You got to let people know what they're doing right and doing wrong. The Storm trigger the attack as they trail 26-18, 4:45 to go before halftime. Vaughn kicks it off. Ball almost stolen away. Gets a shot in the air. Back iron no good. The Storm fights for the rebound but traveled when he did it. That was Israel Fugit with really good hustle but took one too many steps, and these whistles are not missing that today. And it goes back to Tulsa Memorial with a 26-18 lead. 4:35 here to go before halftime in Latin America. Jaden Johnson walks the ball across half court, being very deliberate. Johnson now on the attack, drives all the way to the basket. Shot no good, but they're going to say a foul on the shot, so Johnson will be rewarded with going to the charity stripe. Brought to you by Trey Cut It. Let Trey cut it.
Scan the QR code and make your appointment. Appointments don't lead to disappointments. Let Trey cut it.
First foul shot is up and good. So 27-18 our score, 4:18 to go before halftime. As the Storm sub a few guys in and out to get a blow for the last half push that they hope to cut into this lead. Second foul shot upcoming. Dips, bends, and that one's good. So an even 10-point lead now for Memorial, as the Chargers have led start to finish and looked very impressive in doing so. Mason back in for the Storm as Pons takes a seat. Mason facing full court pressure now from Memorial. They work the ball across half court on the attack. Far corner, back, top of the key to Mason. Mason resets the offense. Swings it, far, corner. Three, in the air, short, no good. Pulled away by Memorial on the run out. 28-18, their lead, as we're under 4 to go before halftime. Entry pass down low, great position, and that one goes up and in as Jaleel Cotton has been very big for Memorial down low, something the Storm has not been able to stop all afternoon. Mason, long pass, corner, back top of the key. 3-ball, well defended as the Storm pull it back out. Weir on the attack, in the corner again. 3-ball thought about not taken, almost a turnover at midcourt. They get it back, dangerous pass is out of bounds, and I think we've got a foul. Yeah, we do have a foul for a push. Didn't see against who. I assume that's against the Storm since it's going back the other way. Timeout on the floor for 30 seconds. People want to take a breath here. End-to-end action, Eric, always what you love about basketball.
Well, it took Tulsa Memorial. Looks like, that's the long bus ride. Kind of started off slow, but, man, they really started putting it on. And the threes that we've seen here to start off have been very, very impressive.
Yeah, Memorial has it working both down low with what Cotton gives them, a very big, very strong body at 6'6", 225 pounds, and you add in what they can do from the perimeter with Antonio Love. Very good team. Going to be tough to beat here. One of the better teams right off the bat I've seen to start the high school season, as we're about set to come out of the timeout and get some clarification on who and what the foul was. Excellent scoreboard here at the Coliseum in Lawton. Very retro, and I'm here for it. Okay, so the foul was on at Memorial as Mason's going to trigger the inbounds as they trail 30-18, 3:22 to go before halftime. Top of the key, picked up his dribble. Gets that one off to Rowland. Rowland back to Mason, top of the key. Good ball movement this time. Far corner, Weir looks to drive, kicks it, and it's going to be a turnover out of bounds as Rowland could not handle the cross-court pass. So with 3:06 to go, Memorial will take back over, leading 30-18 here in the first half. Kobe Jackson walks the ball across half court. Comes near side, 3-ball, faked. Jackson, entry pass, free throw line. Back near side, 3-ball this time in the air. Looks good, boy, in and out. And Mason collects for the Storm, looking to push, trailing 30-18. Mason, cross half court, Weir, drives, spins, up with the shot. Looks good, it is good. And there's a foul on the play, so a big chance at a 3-point play here for the Storm to cut into this 12-point lead, as we are inching up on 2 minutes to go here in our first half. Very cool venue. You can hear the coaches barking. Free throw is up and good, so he completes the 3-point play and makes it a 9-point lead for the Chargers. Jackson across half court. Comes near side, Love in the corner. Back to Jackson. Jackson, entry pass stolen away, and now Memorial gets it back, drives to the basket. A lot of contact. They're going to call a charge on that, and I think that was the right call, as Israel Fugit had good position down low for the Storm. And Isaiah Garrett was a little bit anxious on the drive, got too much body, and the Storm will take possession with 2:19 to go in our first half, trailing 30-21. Mason to Edens. Edens looks to drive, does, kicks, near side, 3-ball, thought about not taking. Traveled, it looks like, and he did. That's Creighton Harlan, number 23. Great ball fake and then drove, but drug his foot. That's another turnover on the Storm. So Memorial takes back over as they lead here 30-21. We're under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Jackson on the attack. Entry pass down low, being fought for, wrestled down low, and they're going to call a foul on the floor. So a non-shooting foul as the Storm got a little over-aggressive trying for the steal. Fabian Harris checks in for the Chargers. Jaden Johnson out. $1:51 to go in our first half. 30-21 our score. Memorial on top. Jackson triggers. Far side three in the air. Comes away front iron, no good. Rebound being fought for. Last touch by the Storm, and Memorial will regain possession as there's that man again. Jaleel Cotton has been everywhere. Great hustle on that play. Keeps possession with the Chargers. And they will try this again. Kobe Jackson will trigger the inbounds under the basket. Entry pass down low. Cotton goes to work. Shots up and good. And they cannot stop number 15 for the Chargers. 32-21 our score. 1:39 to go before halftime here at the Great Plains Invitational. Storm looks to counter. Edens to Mason. That's stolen away. Jackson on a run out for Memorial. All the way to the basket. Up with it. In. So the tail end of the first half getting away from the Storm just a little bit as the lead has ballooned to 34-21, 1:15 to go before we reach intermission. Edens, 3-ball in the air, right forecourt. That one back iron, no good. Memorial clears underneath the basket. Complete command, 1 minute to go in our first half as Memorial has the basketball, leading 34-21. Entry pass, low block left, back, top of the key. Good ball movement, 3-ball in the air. In and out, no good. Cleared by the Storm and Mason. 47 seconds to go. Edens on the handle. Fugit gets it off to Weir. Top of the key, trap coming, back to Weir. Thought about a three and thought too long as he took one too many steps. And that's going to be another turnover on the Storm. Gerald Colbert checking in for Memorial as Kobe Jackson will take a much-deserved rest. All right, tick, tick, tick. 30 seconds to go in our first half. 34-21 our score. Memorial on front as they have the ball. Cross midcourt. Storm applying pressure. There's the drive. Low block. Nice pass. Down low. No good, but he's clobbered. And going to the line will be Jaleel Cotton, who has been everywhere this afternoon for the Chargers. Trip to the charity stripe. Trey cut it. Let Trey cut it. Scan the QR code on the screen. Hook yourself up with an appointment. I love QR codes. They're about the most handy thing on earth nowadays. 34-21 our score. Memorial in front and at the foul line with 17 seconds to go. Foul shot is up. Good. So 35-21 our score. Exactly 17 seconds to go before halftime. And Memorial wants to talk about it as we've got a 30-second timeout on the floor. Well, Eric, this game started off fast and furious. I think you were onto something. The long bus ride down the Turner kind of took a little bit for Memorial to wake up, but boy, did they ever. Yeah, kind of a slow start for them, but once they found their rhythm and they were really executed well. They're a great team, great coach team. I'm glad that they make a 3-hour trip to be in a tournament like this. They started that 3 years ago and will keep the trend. But, you got all 3 Lawton schools. Lawton, by the way, just with a big win at home against Midwest City. That was the defending state champion. There is a big clash in 5A with Dell City, Midwest City, and then Lawton High. And then you have Eisenhower, in the 6A realm, and you got MacArthur in the 5A. So, I mean, it's some great basketball here at the Coliseum. Can't wait. This has been an excellent start to my day here, as I'll be on the call again at 4:30. I'm sorry for those of you out there watching. You'll have to endure me one more time as a Storm try to get the ball across midcourt. We're under 10 seconds to go. Cross-court pass. Man open for 3. Lost possession of the ball, being fought for on the ground. And looks like we're going to have a overzealous foul by somebody. Clock stopped with 3.3 seconds to go in the half. So they're going to call a foul on Memorial, and I guess that's going to put them in the bonus. The Storm will go to the foul line, trailing 35-21. Adam Leonard steps the line, dips, shoots. Front iron, no good, so we stay at the 14-point lead for the Chargers. Second foul shot underway. That one rattles around and in. So Memorial will have one more crack at it. Midcourt shot in the air. Good if it goes. It does not. And that is how the first half will come to a close. Memorial came out, looked to be a little bit just taking some time to get into a rhythm. Once they found it, I think the three-point shot was a big catalyst to it. Then they got Cotton working down low that has just been unstoppable. Nobody on the Storm seems to have any type of plan to slow him down. So I'd expect the second half to be more of the same, and that's Memorial working the ball down low, as, again, the Storm have absolutely no answer for that. Because of it, Memorial takes a 35-22 lead to the halftime break. Eric, first half thoughts? Well, basically, executed with, I guess, precision after they got the rhythm going for Tulsa Memorial. And, Oklahoma City Storm, trying to find out who they are identity-wise. That's why you have these tournaments. And, you got 8 teams going to play in this, so there's a lot of basketball to be played. And this is the first one, and it's, middle of the afternoon, so, we'll see how it goes from here. All right. Well, we're going to take a brief break and be back with you guys here again. We got about 9 minutes to go before the start of the second half. You're watching the Great Plains Invitational from Lawton, Oklahoma on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Welcome back. Lawton, Oklahoma, Great Plains Invitational here on a breezy mid-December Oklahoma afternoon. And we've got tremendous basketball action for you guys already. A action-packed first half between Tulsa Memorial, who came down the Turner Turnpike, and are putting it on the Oklahoma City Storm right now. But, hey, funny things happen in basketball, so don't go anywhere. 35-22. Memorial on top as we reach the break. Everybody has had a second to collect themselves, drink some Gatorade, and we were about to get back to live basketball action here at the Coliseum. My first time being inside this place, driven by it 1,000 times. Very cool basketball venue, Eric. I didn't even know there was a court in here.
Well, I mean, they have multi-use for it. You know, you have rodeos in here. I mean, you know, like bull riding and stuff like that, so they can put dirt on the floor and, you know, so they do everything. But they invested on this floor some time ago, and then they had the Comanche County basketball tournament that will be here for all the area schools, smaller schools here in January for a full slate of games, 4 games, boys and girls, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, late January. So looking forward to that.
I'm not going to lie. It has kind of state fairgrounds, the big house feel to it, which I'm here for all the way. And we are back to live action as the second half starts against the, again, the Storm trail here, 35-22 to Tulsa Memorial. Storm have the ball first. Mason dribbles, back top of the key. Good pressure defense by Memorial, been a theme. Weir now looks to drive, does so. Good entry pass down low, up and not quite dunked home, but close enough as Fugit gets the Storm on the board here to start the second half. 35-24, they trail. Just underway, third quarter. Memorial now looks to counter. Storm trying to ratchet up the defense. There is a block from behind. Looked like an awful lot of leather that Weir got, but they're going to call a foul, saying he got leather but also got too much of Jaleel Cotton's head on the play. So Cotton will step to the foul line after a tremendous first half for the 6'6 big man from Tulsa. Dips. Shoots. That one rattles in and out. No good. So our score remains 35-24 as Weir will take a seat now for the Storm. Landon Sanders takes his spot on the court. Cotton's second foul shot is up. That one also rims in and out. Both shots touched everything about the basket except going through it. So 35-24 remains a score. Storm break the press. Near side shot in the air. Back iron no good. Cleared by Memorial. Good look at the basket, but Creighton Harland a little bit strong. Now Memorial on the attack. Entry pass stolen away by the Storm. Across the foul line. They got numbers if they want to run. There's a pass to Mason, top of the key. 3 ball in the air. Front iron no good. Rebound's going out of bounds. Good hustle. And it is tossed off of a Storm player. And going back to Tulsa Memorial is Antonio Love with the hustle play to run that one down and chunk it off a Storm thigh. Gets the ball back to the Chargers, leading 35-24, just underway third quarter. Got him trapped at midcourt. Ball's being fought for, almost out of bounds. In fact, he did step out of bounds, so the Storm take back over as Lael Eden's excellent defense and great individual effort for the Storm will get that one back. Mason triggers the inbounds down below us. Looking for somebody. Gets it off to Fugit. Fugit back to Mason. Pass somebody wasn't expected. He gets it back. Landon Sanders gets it back top of the key. Edens now drives all the way to the basket. Lays it up and in. So a great possession by Edens, and they cut the lead 35-26 with 6:13 to go in the third quarter. And we got a turnover on the other end as an entry pass to Cotton was a little bit strong, and so not a good sequence of events for the Chargers here, and they want to settle things down a little bit. Kobe Jackson will check back in for the Chargers as the Storm inbound under their own basket, trailing by 9, 35-26, 6:04 to go third quarter. Looking to cut back in. Edens kicks it. Fugit on the drive. Baseline. Cut off. Shot is in the air. No good. The rebound is just laying there, and it's picked up by Mason and put back up and in for the Storm. So they're on a bit of a run here out of the halftime break. 35-28 our score. Tulsa Memorial still in front. Cotton, top of the key. Kicks it off. Left forecourt. Back to Cotton. Shot in the air. Good. Hey, when all else fails, get it to number 15. Good things happen. And he puts another one, rips the nylon, 37-28 our score. Tulsa Memorial on top. Storm, look to counter. Top of the key. Fugit now. Into Sanders. Good defense. Nowhere to go. There's a spin move. Shot is up. A little bit too strong on that one. No good. Cleared away by Tulsa Memorial. We're going to have a technical foul as some extracurricular activity happened down here in front of us, and the official had seen enough and teed him up. We'll wait and check the number here. Isaiah Garrett, number 12 for Memorial, must have got a little bit too frisky on the floor. I didn't see it. I was paying attention to the ball that was heading the other direction, so we'll wait an explanation and find out exactly what happened here. Technical foul on Tulsa Memorial. It's Isaiah Garrett, the lad that committed the infraction, will take a seat on the Charger bench. First foul shot for the technical is up and no good. Creighton Harlan tries again, dips, shoots. That one's good. So 37-29 our score, and the Storm will retain possession. 5:04 to go third quarter. Mason to Fugit, near side, right down here below us. Another whistle here at the midcourt stripe, and we've got a turnover. So when all is said and done, the technical foul claims 1 point against Memorial. Storm crowd urging on their kids to keep fighting as they trail 37-29. Cotton has it, free throw line, being harassed, gets it off, far corner, 3, thought about taking knot, pulls up for a 2, that's short. Cotton with the rebound, puts it up and in. And boy, oh boy, if we had a player of the game, I'm pretty sure I know who I would pick, as Jaleel Cotton has been everywhere this afternoon. And pushes the lead back to 10 points as he goes to the foul line, looking to make it 11, 4:45 to go here in the third quarter. Dips, bends, a lefty is true to the mark. And the lead is now 11. Memorial shows full court press, as they have oftentimes this afternoon. Storm breaks it, top of the key, Mason. Cut off, looking to drive, cut off again, top of the key, 3 ball in the air. Bang, he hit it, and boy, the Storm need that one. As Creighton Harlan settles things down momentarily for the Storm, 40-32 our score. Tulsa Memorial on top. Memorial goes back to work. Antonio Love kicks it off top of the key. Good ball movement. Back to Love. Tries to drive baseline. Cut off. Storm sensing the momentum is in their grasp. They're going to stop here. Drive to the basket. Good pass to Cotton. Knocked away down low. Fought for on the ground. Players all over the place. And we've got a jump ball. As emotions are running high on both sides. Love it. 3:54 to go third quarter. Tulsa Memorial on top, 40-32. And they will retain possession under the basket as Cody Jackson will trigger it for them. Slaps the ball, looking, gets it, top of the key. Antonio Love, near side. Baseline drive all the way. That one's deflected, stolen away by Fugit. And the Storm take back over, trailing 40-32. Mason handles way up top. Harland. Good ball movement. Back to Mason, top of the key. Gets it near side. 3-ball in the air. Bang, he hit that one. So Creighton Harland doing his Steph Curry impersonation. All of a sudden, we have a 5-point game here at the Great Plains Invitational. Tulsa Memorial on top, but the Storm cutting into this deficit. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Jackson, entry pass down low to Cotton. He's guarded by the entire Storm team. Goes up for a shot, no good, but there is a foul on the shot. So Cotton will have 2 freebies at the charity stripe. Brought to you by Trey Cuttit. Let Trey cut it. Scan the QR code, set up an appointment. Go get your stuff done. I need to. I usually cut my own hair, but it's getting way too winterly shaggy here. It's time to do something. First foul shot in the air. That one's good. So, Eric, if there's any doubt in your memorial, just get it to number 15, and good things will happen in this game.
Yeah. And, it's the nature of two halves. Not that they took the foot off the gas, but, basketball is full of streaks. And you're up by 10, and you think, okay, we're just going to be on cruise control. And, they're scrapping their way into this game.
No doubt about it, as Cotton missed the second foul shot, so the lead stays at 6 for the Chargers. 3-ball in the air for the Storm. Bang, he hit that one. So all of a sudden, the Oklahoma City Storm have come out firing. Adam Leonard with the deep range 3. Cuts our score to 41-38, a 3-point game as we close in on the final minutes of the third quarter. Chargers now looking to try to counter as the momentum you can kind of feel has swung to the way of the blue. There's a drive. The shot does not go. We got a foul. I don't know if they called it on the floor or on the shot. 2 shots upcoming. So Isaiah Garrett was aggressive and decided to drive and take a lane. He is rewarded with a hack on the wrist. First foul shot is up. That one rattles around and falls. So 42-38 our score. 2:20 to go here in the third quarter as the charity stripe once again. Trey Cuttit, let Trey Cuttit. Scan the QR code that you see on your screen. Second foul shot is up and good. So 43-38 our score. And Memorial employs the full court press once again. Fugit kicks it right down below us in the corner. Evades a trap, gets it back top of the key to Mason. Mason resets the offense. Rowland back to Mason. 2-man game. Rowland puts a 3 in the air. Back iron, no good. Rebounds in the air. Cotton comes away with it on the run out for Memorial. And he's going to slow things down and find his teammate and click some time off the clock as we're under 2 to go. Drive all the way down to it's no good. Back iron, but guess who? Cotton comes away with the rebound and puts it back up and in. Just cannot stop number 15 for the Chargers as the full court press pays dividends. Turnover. Memorial now on the run out. Shot is up and blocked, but they're going to call a foul on the shot as Jaden Johnson got the deflection off the turnover, went up to the basket, and is going to be rewarded with 2 foul shots upcoming as Memorial leads 45-38, 1:36 to go here in our third quarter that has seen a Storm run and being a little bit weathered now by getting the ball to number 15 for Tulsa Memorial in this second half. When all else fails, Cotton is the man, as I think they're going to call a little over-aggressive technical foul on the Storm. So Jaden Johnson at the line all alone. First foul shot is up. No good. Front iron and bounds away. He'll have another one upcoming. 45-38 our score. Memorial on top. Dips, bends, shoots, and that one is good.
Now you have the free throw.
So a lot of foul action going on here. 2 of 3 made.
Unless it's a double tech.
Yep.
I don't know.
Missed that one.
I don't know why we're at the line.
So the 4th foul shot is good. All right. So I assume we had double technicals, as Eric said. 2 guys shot them, and all of a sudden it's 48-38, a 10-point lead. For Memorial, 1:36 to go, and they retain possession. Jaden Johnson on the attack. Puts it off far side in the corner. Back to Johnson at the foul line. Johnson drives, goes up with a shot, and it's good. Excellent individual work there by Johnson, and the Memorial lead has once again ballooned to 12. Full court press. Mason breaks it across half court, all the way to the basket. Shot is up, no good. Cleared by Cotton. End-to-end action. He's fouled, no call. Taken away by Fugit. Fugit gets back to Mason. Mason up with it, no good. But they're going to call a foul on the shot. As Mason collected the basketball, went up, and Cotton, they say, hacked him. So Mason will be rewarded with 2 foul shots. Frenetic action. 1:03 to go here in the third quarter. 50-38 our score. Memorial on top. As it's gotten very quiet in here. Mason dips, shoots. Good. Couple of substitutions now. Isaiah Garrett will take a seat on the bench. Gerald Colbert in for Washington. 2nd foul shot for Mason. That one's good. 1:03 to go in the third quarter. 50-40, 10-point lead for Washington as they have the basketball. Isaiah Garrett walks the ball across half court. Kicks it off to Colbert. On the drive, all the way down low to Cotton. Great feed, and he lays it up and in with the left hand. Just too easy as Isaiah Garrett drove it, kicked it. A wide open shot. Cotton puts her home. We're under a minute to go. 52-40 now, Washington's lead. As they now have the full court press. Good ball movement, top of the key. 3 is open, taken. Bang, he hit it, and he's fouled. So possibly a huge play as Adam Leonard took an NBA range 3, and they say they got too much of him, so he'll go to the stripe for one more with a chance to make this an 8-point basketball game.
Wow.
The Storm just scrappy, Eric, will not go
away. The old cardinal rule is you don't foul the 3-point shooter, you know. If you miss, he goes to the line for 3. If he makes it, there's 4, and that was just exactly what happened there.
That's what happened. Guarantee you the Washington coach is not happy. Doesn't look like it. So 52-44 our score, and the Storm will not go away this afternoon. And we've got 24 seconds to go in the third quarter. Antonio Love jogs across half court. That pass is almost stolen away. Is Adam Leonard, the lad that hit the 3 that was fouled. Little juice in his step, almost stole that one, but Washington will retain possession. 15 seconds to go, third quarter. Fabian Harris triggers the inbounds. Kobe Jackson now, 13 seconds. Walks across half court. Jackson loses control of the ball. He gets it back. I don't know how that wasn't a walk. Goes up with it, and they're going to call a foul on the Storm on the shot. So Kobe Jackson lost control of the ball about the 3-point line and got it back. Double dribble wasn't called. Nothing was. He goes up with the shot and was hacked, and he will go to the line with a chance to make this a 10-point game here at the end of the third quarter. Jackson dips, bends, shoots. Good. True to the mark. Good-looking foul shot. He will have one more as they put a couple seconds back on the clock. So the Storm will have 5.2 seconds to work with regardless of what happens on this foul shot. At the charity stripe, Trey cut it. Let Trey cut it. Scan the QR code. all that great stuff. Back to live action. Foul shot's good. 1 under 5 seconds. Long three in the air. Good if it goes. Front iron almost did. And it's cleared away by Tulsa Memorial. So a half-court three almost brings us to the fourth quarter. It does not fall, and therefore, by the math, Tulsa Memorial carries a 10-point lead to the fourth quarter. 54-44 our score. You're watching the Great Plains Invitational on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Welcome back. Great Plains Invitational here on the Oklahoma Sports Network as we start the fourth quarter that sees Tulsa Memorial on top 54-44. Memorial with a 10-point lead and the basketball. Pass down low to Cotton. Great position. Misses. Goes back up with it, and that one's also no good. But they're going to say the Storm got a little aggressive and fouled the Memorial big man on the shot. So he will have 2 free throws upcoming, as Tulsa Memorial has played a very complete game start to finish. The Storm have been very good themselves. Very scrappy bunch as the first foul shot is no good. So we remain at a 10-point deficit for the Storm.
Storm just doesn't go away. I mean, you know, they're not intimidated by it. They just keep playing their aggressive style ball and got it a lot closer than what Memorial wanted.
Second foul shot, a little strong, back iron, no good, and the Storm have it, down 10, 7:35 to go in the game. As Eric said, the Storm very resilient, the three ball, the great equalizer. Here's a good drive, shot is in the air, back iron, no good, rebound on the floor. That's going to be cleared by Memorial. Time will start to become a factor for the Storm as Jackson gets across half court, now he's got it back. Top of the key to Isaiah Garrett, who will calm things down for the Chargers. Jackson being guarded closely by Mason. Tries an entry pass over to Antonio Love. That one's knocked out of bounds by Fugit. So we will reset and do it again. Jackson triggers the inbounds. Dubso almost over and back. He's trying to keep his balance, and they're going to say it does go over and back. From this angle, that was tough to tell, but a dangerous place to catch the ball.
Isaiah, right on the line.
Isaiah Garrett got it, and you can't really breathe one way or the other. That was going to be over and back. So the Storm forced the turnover, and they take over, trailing by 10, 6:58 to go in our game. Weir handles right below us. He gets the ball back, dribbles top of the key. Cross-court pass to Fugit. Fugit puts 3 in the air. No good, but he's got a man down low to collect the rebound. He goes back up with the shot, banks it up and in. Sanders in good position for the Storm as Landon puts the missed 3 back up and in. So 54-46 our score as Memorial looks to counter. The drive by Isaiah Garrett. Fugit little overzealous on the defense. Bodies him up for our first foul of the fourth quarter here. Fabian Harris will trigger the inbounds for the Chargers. Does so to Jackson. 6:24 to go in the game. 54-46, the lead for Memorial with the ball. Garrett drives all the way to the basket, puts it up and in. That's just great individual effort and length by the 6'5" junior from Memorial. As the Storm will need to put something together quick. Weir handles right below us, and he travels with the basketball. Not the answer they were looking for. And they give it right back to the Chargers in command. Up by 10, 6 to go on the dot. Jackson into Harris. He taps it back to Jackson in no hurry. As we are under 6 to go. Antonio Love on the handle, jogs across half court. As Memorial has a 10-point lead. Love on the drive, puts it up and in. Individual players starting to flex a little bit.
Timeout on the floor.
Timeout, okay, so we people want to talk about it. 30-second timeout. If you're the Storm, you want to make sure this does not start to get further away from you, as 12 points is already going to be tough with 5:41 to go in the game. And I think if you're Memorial, you just want to remind the guys to play smart basketball. Take care of the lead, don't turn it over, and things should go the way that you want the last 5:41.
Game 2 of the four slated will be one of the Lawton schools. Eisenhower will play Newcastle. Both of those are on our network, so you can tune in, watch on your proper channels. This is on OSN 1 when we have featured teams that are not on the network.
Full day basketball action here at the Great Plains Invitational. The Storm have to get something going quick. Fugit on the attack, passes to Weir down low, lays a shot up and misses it. And that is going to be pulled away by Memorial's Isaiah Garrett. 5:20 to go in our game, 58-46, Memorial on top. And they have the handle of the basketball, top of the key. Love to Harris. Harris thought about a three, did not shoot it. Smart play. Now he drives all the way to the basket. Wild shot, no good. Cleared by Mason in the Storm on the run out to Weir. Weir, cross-court pass. Shot is blocked from behind. Had no chance as the 6'5" Isaiah Garrett got up. There's a long pass down to Harris, and he lays it up and in. So a catastrophic turn of events for the Storm. 3 ball in the air, trying to answer. Back iron, no good. And Love clears for Memorial. 14-point lead and the basketball. Love on the attack. Oh, the dunk is tried. A little bit too strong, but Love still has it. Behind the back pass now to Cotton. And Memorial starting to play with a little bit of confidence here.
A little bit more swagger now.
A little bit more swag. Can't blame them.
Up by 16, say, okay, now we got the rust off and we're ready to go. Full timeout, so we'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Welcome back. Great Plains Invitational, Lawton, Oklahoma. 60-46 our score. Tulsa Memorial on top. 4:32 to go in our game. That seen Memorial start to pull away here in the later stages as Jackson will trigger the inbounds. Does so to Cotton. Cotton forces away inside. Shot, back iron, no good. Gets his own board and lays it up and in. And that is pretty much a microcosm of his game this afternoon. Dominant. Storm now running out of time. Mason all the way to the basket. Lays it up, no good. And guess who? Cotton with the rebound down low. He clears for Memorial. Love now on the handle. He slows things down. Cross-court pass. Harris puts a shot up in the air. Good. Nothing but net. And Memorial starting to flex a little bit, as this has seen their lead balloon to 64-46. We're under 4 to go. Mason, top of the key. Fugit drives baseline, cut off. Good defense. Good ball movement. 3 in the air is blocked. Once again, Isaiah Garrett uses that length. Garrett has the ball back. He's fouled under the basket. Hard foul. Does not get the shot to go, but he will have 2 free throws upcoming. 64-46, Memorial's lead. 3:39 to go in our game. As Eric mentioned, we've got another one on deck for you guys. Action-packed tonight as the Newcastle Racers come down the H.E. Bailey to take on Lawton. Lawton Eisenhower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lawton
Eagles. Yep. Eagles will be the first of the 3 that we see.
So don't go anywhere. That's the point. We got more awesome basketball upcoming for you guys out there on this, what's now a late December afternoon. Hope everybody's getting their Christmas shopping done. I am woefully behind in that area.
It's not quite there yet. I got to get these football games over, and then maybe next week I can take a breather.
Yeah, that's right. I got 2 more on deck Saturday at UCO. That'll be fun, and that'll wrap it. Foul shot is up in the air as Memorial looks to wrap this one up. 66-46, 20-point lead for the Chargers. Storm now on the handle as they trail by 20, closing on 3 minutes. Mason, 3 ball in the air. Front iron, no good. And quick shot, quick clear, but that's what they need with the time and deficit. And now Memorial in complete control. Isaiah Garrett trapped in the corner, gets it off to Jackson. Jackson, baseline drive, goes up, no good. And the rebound is fought for, thrown away by the Storm. So after all that, we reset it with Memorial having the ball. Jackson on the attack, kicks it off, top of the key, 3 ball in the air, bounds away, no good. And the Storm clear the rebound. Troyce Pons on the attack. Deflected ball. It was saved. Great play, and Jackson's got it for Memorial. Gives it back to the man that stole it. Good
Great
ball
hustle.
movement. Great hustle. Frenetic action. Stolen away by the Storm. Pons on the attack. Throws it in the corner. 3 ball in the air. Wild shot. No good. Almost banked it in. Would have been fun to see. And it's cleared by the Chargers. Just academic at this point. 2:25 to go in the game as Memorial holds a 20-point lead. Entry pass stolen away by Fugit. Storm will keep fighting, guarantee you that. Mason drives all the way to the basket. Foul shot.
Charge.
It doesn't go, but yeah, he's called for a charge. Frustration setting in for it's all right, guys. Only first part of the season, tournament. Got to find yourself in these. A long way to go. Memorial trying to get the ball across half court. Double dribbled, and they called it. .205 to go. As we have teams beginning to file in for our next game. Mason, near side, thought about a 3. Good defense. Pons, top of the key, will shoot a 3. Front iron, no good, and that is cleared by Memorial. And I would expect they'll start to slow the pace a little bit. 1:48 to go in the game. Jackson being trapped. Harris now. Ball almost stolen away. Retains. Entry pass down low. Another one. Great pass. And it's laid up and in. Kalen Branch, who got in the game here just recently, gets his first bucket. As Pons tries to counter, puts up an air ball, and that one is pulled away by Memorial. 1:22 to go in our game. 68-46 the lead. Branch, good baseline pass, and that one is also laid up and in. Jarrell Colbert got a timeout on the floor. Looks like this is going to be a full timeout. So thank you for watching the Great Plains Invitational. I'm going to take a brief timeout with the guys on the floor. You're watching the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
Welcome back. Great Plains Invitational. 1:13 to go in this one that sees Tulsa Memorial leading 70-46 over the Storm. As we've got Pawns, he picks up the ball, but there was a whistle prior, so we'll wait the word on that. Looks like we're going to have substitutions here as we've got a stoppage in play and a technical foul has been called. Not quite sure what exactly happened here, but technical foul, so we've got foul shots upcoming for Memorial. First one is up. Bounds away, no good for Jaden Johnson. Johnson, the 6'6 senior for the Chargers. A lot of good length on this team. Second foul shot's good, so 71-46 our score. And we've got just about a minute to go to wrap this one up. Again, we'll be back at 4:30 for our second game. Coming up on deck between Lawton Ike and the Newcastle Racers. Chargers, no good. Guys still trying to get in the stat sheet. Pawns gets it off to Mason. Mason, far court, three in the air. Back iron, no good. Mason got the rebound, whacked in the face. And they saw it on the floor. With 1 minute exactly to go in the game, the Storm will be inbounding, trailing 71-46 to a very impressive Tulsa Memorial team this afternoon. Three ball in the air for the Storm. Bang, he hit it. Creighton Harlan has had a hot hand for the Storm today. Going to be too little too late. A lot of substitutions out there now for the Chargers. Entry pass down low. Shot is a wild one. Turnover. Pawns on the run out. Goes one-on-one, is swatted from behind. And they're going to say they got a little bit too much body there, so two foul shots upcoming. We'll trip to the charity stripe. Trey cut it. Let Trey cut it. Scan the QR code and book your next appointment with Trey Cut It. Why haven't you let Trey cut it? Where appointments prevent disappointments.
I like that.
So do I. Clever. Second foul shot. Bounds around, no good. Fought for the rebound down low and finally cleared by Memorial. Memorial took 6 steps and he saw it and he called it. Another stoppage in play, 27.9 seconds to go, 71-50 our score. Teams eagerly awaiting to get on the court as soon as this one wraps. Cross-court pass, Harlan, another three ball in the air, back iron no good. Run ahead for Memorial, shot is up and good. And that's going to put the cherry on top of a Memorial win. So we're under 10 seconds to go. I don't think the Storm is too anxious to try much here. Weir, cross-court pass. And that's the end of the game. Our final score here from Lawton. The Tulsa Memorial Chargers win 73-50 over the Oklahoma City Storm. In just a top-to-bottom, very good basketball game and team. I thought that the game plan, Memorial was just a little bit more equipped to do more of the outside-inside stuff than the Storm was. But the Storm, to their credit, never went away this afternoon.
Yeah, that's the story of the fourth quarter. Third quarter was kind of iffy, and they'd like to probably see that one again.
So that's the end of our first one, but as Eric said, we've got another one coming up right on deck. This is the Great Plains Invitational on the Oklahoma Sports Network.